Could I finally be on trend? It doesn't happen very often, but it might have finally just happened. Hello, and the warmest of welcome to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself and celebrating others. So, big bags are a trend again. We went through a period of time many years ago where big bags were it. Especially those big slouchy hobo style bags. I'm thinking things like the Mulberry Daria Hobo as an example. Could you even think of things like maybe like the Fendi Spy bag, like some of those kind of larger bags that were just very, very popular at the time. Everyone was loving them. Then they went away. They became less popular, and all of a sudden we had this movement towards smaller bags for the day, smaller bags for the evening. The more micro, the better it seemed to be. And that was a trend that stuck around for a long time. I think longer than I anticipated, and by all means, I am not a trendsetter. I'm not a not follower, that's the wrong word. I don't follow trend necessarily. I don't really know what's on trend. But I remember seeing Jacquemus Le Chiquitos when they first launched. I thought, what a ridiculous item. No one's still going to use those in 6 months' time. Oh, they did. And they brought them out in many versions, and other brands were doing the same thing. So they really did set a trend when it came to micro bags, and you could buy Chanel's in micro sizes and Dior, and you can get mini Kellys and mini Gucci bags, and all sorts was available. So really, really interesting. But we have now seen the movement back around to the large bag. And I find that quite interesting, how fashion evolves and fashion adapts and fashion changes. But that is most definitely one of the key trends that's happening at the moment. We are seeing it from Bottega, we are seeing it from Chanel, we are seeing it from YSL, we're seeing it from Parenza Scuola. There are contemporary brands and high street brands that are doing these kind of very large, oversized bags. And it got me thinking about, could I finally be considered on trend? Because I am a big bag person. I love a big bag. I think they're absolutely fabulous. I carry a lot of crap with me. I carry a lot of stuff. So I like to have a bag that I can fit all of my stuff in case I need it. 90% of what's in my bag doesn't get used, but I might need to use it. Therefore, I put it in. So I thought I would just sit down, and although they might not be exactly on the trend, because it seems to be that the large, almost like hobo tote style is the trend right now, and actually there are some very kind of exaggerated versions. I just thought I would show you the 5 favorite bags that I currently have in my particular collection as a big bag lover. So without further ado, let's get into this. Some of these I don't think will be of any surprise, but one that you might be a little bit surprised at, because I don't think you see me with it very often, but I use it a lot more than you necessarily think I do, because I don't photograph it as much for no particular reason other than it's just a great grab and go. And this is my Kurt Geiger XXL Kensington flap in denim. I love this. I think it's fabulous. I love the tie-dye denim. It's got gold hardware, which works really well against the blue. Gold hardware's not my favorite, we know this, but I just think it's a fabulous item. It is so casual, so easy to use, can go cross-body. God, because I put an organizer in this, it's not going well. Oh well, you get the point. It can go cross-body, it can go long kind of shoulder. I only ever wear this on my shoulder, if I'm honest, but I absolutely love it. It would go perfectly with what I'm wearing today. It's just a fabulous piece. Love that it has a different closure to my other Kurt Geiger Kensingtons. It's a fabulous item. Don't see them very often. I don't know anybody else with this bag, and I love that. This bag also gets a lot of compliments, so that never hurts. A compliment is never wasted on me. So there we have it, my number one. Not my number one, my first one. But let's carry on with that particular bag style, because I have, as you know, I have 4, and I don't have all 4 on this list before you think, oh, here we go. This is the kind of second one that I've been absolutely loving. This is one of my newer purchases. This is in nylon. This is from not the most recent collection, the collection before. This beautiful graffiti with gunmetal hardware. Love the colour, love the vibrancy of it. It's fun, it's playful, it's a bit whimsical, it's a bit unexpected. I love that this nylon has this sheen to it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful item, and great kind of layout. Kurt Geiger, sort of, what's the right word? Kurt Geiger monogrammed interior. They carry all the detail onto the flap. Has a different buckle, like I said, or a different emblem, which is a different size to some of the others. All of my Kurt Geiger XXLs, although they're all Kensington XXLs, they're all different, which I absolutely love. They've all got different design features to them, which is fantastic, over and above just a material or a print. So this is number 2. Goes with more than you think, actually. A bit more versatile than you would expect it to be, and the nylon is just so easy to maintain, wipe clean, adore. Love. Let's go to the bag that I was actually using today. Is this a shock to anybody? Absolutely not. My Aspinal of London tote, London tote. This is fabulous, beautiful. The colour is stunning. This will not be my last. I would like one in maybe a pink or even a grey. Maybe a grey would be really nice actually, and then could wrap like a beautiful, so I've done the scarf here, but maybe I could do like a grey with a pink scarf, and oh, those have silver hardware I think as well. Or I would take a pink, or I don't know. I've just fallen in love with this so much, and I was actually thinking as I walked out the door today, and I think I've said this before, this bag has been such an unexpected joy for me. For the price I got it for, £200, down from £650, it has been such a joy and an absolute pleasure. I love it. I absolutely love it and adore it. And yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. If you like top handle styles, this doesn't have a shoulder strap, so if you like top handle styles, let's say you like the Chanel Executive or something along those lines, you would get on very, very well with this bag. I just can't say enough good things about it. Genuinely, I can't. Genuinely, I can't. And I have a number of bags, and this has just been an absolute standout for me. And everyone I know who said, I'm looking for a new bag, I've said, try one of these, you will not be disappointed. So I give you the same advice. It is a very large bag. It is 40 odd centimeters. It isn't oversized, but it is a large bag. It's large as top handles go, but it is stunning. I absolutely adore it. I cannot recommend it enough. Genuinely, don't sleep on Aspinal of London. Don't sleep on this bag. Promise you, you won't regret it. Another one that I'm sure will come as no surprise to anybody that appears on this list, and this is of course my Mulberry Bayswater in Mock Croc. I have 2. I have one here as well, which I've fallen back in love with, but not enough for it to make this top 5. But this is such a chic, classic, sophisticated bag. I saw one when I was at Bicester recently as well, and it was just sat on the shelf, and it was in amongst all of these incredibly vibrant patterns and prints and colours, and it still really held its own as a very chic and sophisticated bag, and I was very drawn to it, and I was like, oh, that one's like mine. And I absolutely adore it. It is fabulous. I bought mine from Designer Exchange. You know I like Designer Exchange very, very much. This is just that bag that when I feel like I want to be uber chic, uber sophisticated, this is what I gravitate towards. But I feel like with this scarf, I've added a little bit of fun. Because it's pre-loved, I don't baby it quite so much. It's there to be used. It's a bit of a workhorse bag, and I treat it as such, but it is so flipping beautiful. I cannot recommend these enough either. So I've had a few people that have said to me, oh, but Mulberry Bayswaters are kind of like starter bags. I've said about them being often a feature at the start of someone's collection, but I've had people say to me, no, I've got Chanel, I've got this. So I just feel like a Mulberry would be like a down step. And I'm like, well, use one. Buy one, use one, try it, and trust me, you will not see it as a downgrade in any capacity. Also, the staff are flipping amazing at Mulberry. It's just all round a great thing. It's just all round a great brand. So definitely something for you to think about. But as a big bag lover, this gets my full seal of approval. And I was on the hunt for one, actually, when I was at Bicester, but I didn't see one that I liked. Well, no, that's a lie. I saw many I liked. I didn't see many I liked enough to pay, what are they? Anywhere from £800 to £1,000 at Insta, I would say, for one that I would be looking at. So, beautiful item. Love it. Go for it. And finally, this one has, again, been such an unexpected joy. I did not anticipate that I would love this in the way that I do. My MCM Aaron Shopper. This is just an exceptional bag. An exceptional bag. I adore it. I use it so much. Again, you don't see me with it that often, mostly because when I post an outfit of the day or something, I'm going to work or I'm going out, like out. And this doesn't really fit either of those for me, but this for just running errands, going somewhere when, if it's raining, going somewhere if I know that I need to put the bag down. It's just such an easy to use, versatile piece. I absolutely adore it. I love the mixture of materials, the kind of quite sort of the utility nature of the PVC with then almost the softness of this grey, but it all feels like quite natural material. I love the black leather hardware, black leather, the logoing. I mean, it's got logos everywhere. It's bold, it's vibrant, it's bright, it's fun. It can be used as an oversized pouch. It can be used as a fully transparent see-through bag. It can be used as a combination. You can wear it on your shoulder. You can carry it top handle. They do this in a really fun graffiti print. Oh, just can't say enough good things about it. Genuinely. And I just didn't expect to love it like I do, and it's been used a lot, and it's really not showing particularly anywhere. No, it's not. It's just so beautiful and fabulous, and like I said, I wasn't expecting to love it like I do, but oh, do I love it? Oh, yes, I do. It's super. Super, super, super. And as big bags go, this is great. I've mentioned how at some point, you know, I would have maybe liked something like a Chanel DeVille, just wasn't within my price point. Now I've got one of these. Sure, if I had a limited funds, a Chanel DeVille would be nice, but actually for £3.5 grand, you can buy these from MCM currently for about £800. I would buy one of these again over Chanel DeVille, even if I had the money, just because having used this, I think it is such a fabulous piece, and I know that there have been a couple of you that have gone on to buy it. So let me know how you're getting on with it. I hope you're loving it as much as I am. I used it recently. I only used it last week. It doesn't get the wear like it should. I use it a lot, but it doesn't get as much wear as it should and possibly could. But when I do love it, when I do use it, I love it. It's a real joy. So there we are. So there we have it, everyone. That is my thoughts on big bags. That is the top. There are the top 5 from my particular collection as it currently stands. That top 5 does move around, but those are my top 5. Let me know what you think. Are big bags something that you're going to be purchasing? Are you a lover of big bags just in general? What would be some of your favorites? Do you like the ones in my collection? Do you think that some of mine maybe don't work so well? Let me know what your thoughts are. I love to interact with you. I love to hear more, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.